Hey there, crafty friends. Happy Monday. Happy bonus live Monday at that. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. And I'm in the store just for a little bit today, helping Stephanie and Vanessa get a few things caught up. Then I'm going home to place more orders for you guys and also work on getting the Brutus Monroe order checked in. We got it all laid out on the tables. It is so fun. You guys are going to love, I think you're going to love what I ordered in for you. Other things I've ordered in for you. So this weekend, I also placed a memory box order. Waffle flour, I got confirmation that waffle flour has shipped, so that should hopefully be in later this week. I also got a Reminisce order placed for you guys. I got a Lawn Fawn order placed for you guys. I got, what else? Lawn Fawn, Reminisce, waffle flour, memory box, Scrapbook Customs, got another Scrapbook Customs order placed. So yeah, I spent a lot of money on you guys yesterday. So I was doing a little bit of shopping, on my Sunday morning as I was drinking my coffee. All right. Oh, yes, I am here on a Monday bonus live. So today's live is going to be a tiny live, not super big, but I know since I ordered so much stuff over the weekend, we will have lots of boxes landing this week. So I thought, well, we're going to get one box right out of the way. So I'm going to show you guys what we got in. It's just a restock from the warehouse, but there are a couple really cool new items in this order. And then I also have, I need to go up front and grab one more thing. I also have a new button art sample to show you guys. Well, I did spend a little bit of money with you last week. You did, so I had to replace stuff. That's what it is. Oh, I know what it was. We also got more Olo markers ordered. So Olo, as I've been telling you guys, Olo markers are going up, sadly. They're still an amazing deal, okay? For what you're getting in that little marker, it's still a great value. But I did place an Olo marker restock. Oh, Doodlebug, that's what it was. I'm walking by the Doodlebug St. Patrick's Day. I did a big Doodlebug reorder. I'm like, I know I did another really big order over the weekend as well. So Doodlebug reorder with them. And I know they've got some new lines coming out. I can't order them yet. My rep wouldn't tell me what they were, but she did tell me there are some new things coming that I'm very, very excited about. So I'm going to flip the camera around. I'm just trying to think. I'm walking back and forth. Where do we want to start? I think we're going to start with button stuff because I have got two great things to go with our button line to show you guys. So I'm going to sit down here. I don't normally sit, but it's going to be a little easier with this. All right. I'm going to flip the camera around. Hey everybody, you guys are doing great. Everybody on here already, even though it's Monday and it's an earlier time. So you've seen, hopefully, you've seen some of these great little wooden button kits that we've been getting in. So it comes with your background board, and in that background board, you can kind of, when you fill it in, you really can't see where it's got a little etched line. So think of it kind of like button by number, but there's no numbers. You got this great little outline. You paint your buttons different colors, and we've got this shamrock, we've got a chicken, we have got a house, we've got a bee, and we've got a carrot. So we've got 5 button designs that we have shown you guys so far. And when Stacy was in here the other day, she's my 3D printing friend, Stacy, I was telling her that I really wanted something to display these with. Maybe like a little easel or something like that, but I didn't want something that got in the way. Right now in the store, I have not plate racks, but like little plate holders. And so they're metal, and some of them are really big, and they've got something really fancy in the front, so it really blocks the front view of your button art. And I did not want that. Oh, yep, Shannon's got a chicken coming her way. So I didn't want that. So she and I put our heads together a little bit. Well, she put her head together a lot. I just did a little bit of the work. Okay, I just said what I wanted and she took care of the rest. Let's be honest. So she 3D printed us these great little stands. So these little stands, here's the best part. They're $4.99. Yeah, like hardly anything. They are $4.99 for these great little stands. And we can do them in white. We can do them in black. And she's also got like a wood grain kind of looking filament, she said. So then you've got this great little stand that your button art will fit right on. And it does not take away from the image at all, which I love that. So we've got that. Then we also found out, well, look at that. It also will display your cards. Of course it'll display your cards. I know a lot of you take pictures of your cards and you post them then on different sites. Some of you post them in our Doodlebug dish, which we absolutely love and appreciate. So you can also use it, if you're not doing the button stuff, you can also do it as a little card easel as well too. So again, we've got a couple of these right now. She just brought me in a few to see what I thought about them, but we will of course print more, and we can do them in white, black, and then also that kind of little wood grain filament. We're not going to do these in every color that she has, just since they're more for a display purpose. You probably don't want, like hot pink to display your button easels on, or your button art on. So these are really, really fun. Paula, let me know what color you want. Do you want a white? Do you want a black? Or would you like that wood grain look? So we've got little easels in. And then I know Debbie asked last week if I had shown you guys her newest one that she painted for us. Okay, and look how wide this one is. And that little easel does such a great job at it. But look, this is our newest one. I don't even have them up on the website yet, or at least not with pictures. I still have to take my pictures of this little guy and get all that done. But look at our American flag. Is this not awesome? Oh, I love it. Now, the American flags do run a little bit more. I think they are $20.99 or $21.99. These are $18.99. So they're just a little bit more because they have more wood. And of course they have more buttons. They might be $21.99. I'm just trying to think. Maybe $22, but they're not $25. I do know that. So we've got this great new American flag, which I absolutely love. Now, Debbie just popped up one of the stars. You definitely could pop up all of the stars or none of the stars, depending on what look you are going for. You could even do, so if you had extra little buttons, you could put a little button underneath there. You could even take some of your foam tape and build it up that way if you wanted. So, so cute. I love the new flag kit. Love that one. So that is our newest button art. So again, now we've got the chicken, we've got the bee, we've got the house, we've got the carrot for Easter, the flag, and the shamrock. Love, love, love them. Flags, you've got it. Button house and the flag kit, you've got it. Amy, thank you. 2 of the wood grain stands, you've got it. I will get those orders all going in to Stacy. And remember, you can also use them for cards. It's also going to fit display a 12 by 12 page as well. You may need to do a piece of chipboard and then put your page on top of that. Depending on how thick your background is for your page, it may want to sag back. But if you did a piece of chipboard there, then put your page down, it's going to be a great way to display your pages. As you guys know, I don't get to do as much for myself as I used to. When the boys were younger, I did, crazy enough, I did have more time to scrapbook. The store wasn't as busy way back then. Our business was a little bit different back then. And I would get a little more time to scrapbook. I always put my most recent pages on display in the living room. And then I would just kind of circulate them a little bit and then switch them out with the seasons, things like that. And I did put them in like a little plate display holder. I don't know what you call them. I don't think it's a trivet. The trivet, I think, is what goes down. But anyway, little plate rack, little plate holder is what I would display them in. And some of them, I did have to do a piece of chipboard just to support it so the pages wouldn't fall back. So yes, you could even use it to display your pages too. So 2 brand new things to start us off already on our Bonus Monday Live. And then we've got a whole table full of goodies here for you guys. Some of them restocks, some of them brand new. We're going to start with restock. This is vellum paper, but it's called vintage white. So it's not a bright white, but it's also not cream. So it's just really nice off-white color for vellum. And if you've noticed, so many designers are using vellum right now. They're using it for their shapes and a background to where it doesn't really take away from the printed paper that you've got underneath. I've been seeing a lot of title dies that have a shadow, and so they're doing the shadow out of vellum, which I think is really cool as well. So we got the vellum packs here in vintage white. You guys have told me how great the little black zebra click pins are that we've been getting in. How much are the white card stands? They are $5. They're $4.99. The little white card stands are $4.99. So basically $5 on those. All right. And then so we've got 3 new colors in open stock for the little zebra click pins. We've got this great, it's called baby red. So we've got baby red. We've got black. And I just called it blue, but actually this blue is called like dark blue or black blue. It is really, really dark. I love it. It's not like a navy. It is a nice dark blue. There it is next to black. Now, I can tell there's a difference. I don't know if you guys can tell it on your screen or not. But those are great. These little click pins are $2.09 each. And again, we've got the blue, black, and baby red. I've got a few more colors coming open stock, but really like those. I like the tip on them, and I love that they're click because I can put one in my purse if I wanted to. So we've got those. Next, the other day from Scrapbook Customs, we got in some great prom paper, dance paper, things like that. They hardly ever do back stocks. We actually had 2 sticker sheets on back order. So they just shipped those. They just got here today. We checked them in already. So this is the prom stickers. You could also use this for homecoming as well. If you were on Queen's Court or you had a son or nephew, grandson on King's Court. So there's prom stickers. More undo sticker remover was in this order. These little guys here have been on back order for quite a while. They're just little mini cutting pads. Now, they say mini, so yes, it fits into the small little Sizzix machines. But notice here, this mini pad is on a regular Big Shot platform. I know that pads like to warp and do all kinds of crazy stuff. And a lot of times we're just running little stuff through. You can use these little pads on your regular or in your regular machines. Your Big Shots, even your Spellbinders, you can use smaller pads. What a smaller pad does, one, for small stuff, it's going to run through a lot quicker. You're not running that full 8-inch pad all the way through. So you're turning the handle less. And to replace this at $7.39 versus a big set of pads, much more economical, a lot more easy on the pocketbook. So if you do a lot of stuff like little lawn fawn dies and you're doing a lot of that and you're not running a huge amount through at a time, get yourself a small set of pads and they really will save you some money in the long run. So little pads back in stock. More of our ink storage tins. These are going to fit your stickles. They're going to fit your alcohol inks. They're going to fit your Inkry inkers. So as long as your little Inkry inker bottles are the size and look like a Stickles bottle, those will fit in here. So we restocked those. Moving on down. Glitter paper. We ran out of this shade of gold. It's a really almost like a true gold. It's not super yellowy. Some gold is very yellowy. Some of it is very vintagey, kind of that old gold. This reminds me of just a regular gold glitter paper. And then we've got this great magenta color. So two more glitter papers. Vicki Boutin's new line. So this is pretty much all we are able to keep reordering right now. We will have solids in. We won't have solid packs, but I did order all the solid colors individually. So we will have solids back in stock for you guys, which is fantabulous. But we are still able to get her big pads. You've got 24 sheets in here. This is called her patterns paper. So this is Vicki's brand new line. Almost sold out already. I don't know if that's a record or not for her, but it should be. So you're going to get 2 of each in this pad. Again, those are called patterns for her brand new Artful Moments. 2 white stands. You've got it, Miss Joanne. So what I'm going to do, because she only brought me a few stands in just to see if I liked them, check them out, and I did like them. So it will probably take us maybe like a week or so to get those stands all made, but I'm going to send her a list so she can start printing them. Are you good? All right, awesome. Yay. Thank you, thank you. Here is the other sticker that we had back ordered from Scrapbook Customs. It is called Valentine Love Quote Stickers. I know it is not Valentine's Day, but I really loved these. Like, I love this. I love us. I think that works on family pages, anniversary stuff, wedding stuff. My heart belongs to you. Oh, I think that's a typo. My heart belongs to you always. Well, I'm going to have to tell him that's a little typo on that guy. Love you. You and me, you're my favorite. See, that works on like kids' pages too, because I tell all my boys are my favorites. Happy Valentine's Day, together forever. I could live 100 lifetimes and still choose you. Oh, that's so sweet. Are they clear? These stickers here, no, they are on a white background. You can kind of see where the little cut line is there. So nope, not clear on those. All right, going back to our Artful Moments. So again, we've got the Patterns pad. The other one is called Starters. Great pages in there. This one's a fun one. We do have a couple of these coming in open stock once I could see them in real life. I think I've got this one coming in open stock. This one here coming in open stock. I feel like there might have been one more, but I don't remember what it was. Imagine that. I forget things. So Starters paper pack from Vicki Boutin. Valentine stickers, you got it, Gloria. Then her lasers. I know they still have lasers. So we've got lasers back in stock. Valentine stickers for you too, Pat. Thank you. Popping some down on my pile. Hello, Miss Carmen. Then we've got rub-ons. I do believe these rub-ons will actually go out to sell. We got some more rub-ons in the other day. Wasn't for sure if these would make it in or not, and they did. I'm very, very sure we've got all of our special orders fulfilled for the rub-ons, and the rub-ons now are sold out for sure. They are gone. So what you see here, this is all that I have on the rub-ons. I don't think rub-ons are even showing up online. I think I just took them off the online site. That way we would not oversell, and we wouldn't have to steal them out of your bucket if you had some in your bucket and they weren't paid for yet. So Artful Moments rub-ons, and then they're gone. Journaling bits. Last time I checked, there were a few journaling bits still in stock at the warehouse. That does not mean take your time on them, though. Don't do that, because they are going to sell out probably in the next week or so. So there's journaling bits for Artful Moments. Sticker sheets. Sticker sheets are now sold out at the warehouse. I did just check those over the weekend. I keep trying to check and see how stock's doing to see if I need to reorder anything real quick before it is completely gone. I love all the little words here. Generous heart, you're doing great. Laugh louder, live life well. It's all good, totally worth it. A collection of memories. Love, love, love this. Extraordinary joy in ordinary things. This was pretty okay. Good times. Expecting nothing, appreciate. Oh, expect nothing, appreciate everything. Oh, that's awesome. Day by day, joyful journey. Be curious, create the things. So we've got that. Okay, I'll take the ribbons, and I think you meant rub-ons. So you've got it, Miss Carmen. Pulling you some rub-ons right there. Whenever I use text to talk and I text you guys and I'm telling you what's available in a line, I type and I say rub-ons, it always types ribbons for me every single time. The other day we got in the mini Sizzix pads. You got it, Terry. Artful Moments journaling bits. If you didn't already get a pack, you've got it, Sharon. I'm feeling like you may have, but we will check that for you. So the other day we got in the Meow, and I was not Not discriminating against any of the Wolf mamas out there by any means. They just didn't ship in the same order. So we had the Meow title in the other day. Now we've got our Wolf title. So I'm going to flip it over so you can see real life size. So you've got Wolf, you've got the shadow for it, and you've got the little extra paw print. You can see how they kind of layered them on top of each other there. So there is our Wolf die. So there's that one. Artful Moments rub-ons and stickers, if not already in your bucket. You've got it, my dear. It's like you could probably give a few to Vanessa and she could start to put them in up front for you too. Next, we have got, these are restocks. So we've got 2 different sticker sheets here. This one is called Adventurous. It's from American Crafts and it's all vacation-y themed. So we've got words like getaway, favorite, wander, travel, happy, good things. It is front and back. Love the bright primary colors in here, which means they're going to match so many different travel lines that you may have. Now, I'm going to do one thing here. Look at that. We just did Artful Moments. Look how great it matches Artful Moments. These aren't even made by the same company, but look at that purple next to the purple. Look at the orange next to the orange. So if you picked up the Artful Moments line, this would be a great sticker sheet for you to add on. Super sweet, sunshine, smile, here and now, magic, exploring, always, so happy. So many of these are not just travel sayings. So I think this would be a great one for you to mix in with that line. Again, this is the Adventurous sticker. Someone is asking for a wolf. Miss Pat, you've got it. We will grab one for you. Next little sticker sheet here. This one is called, this one also called Adventure. Let's call, dang it, because one was Adventurous and one was Adventure, and that's going to make everybody confused tomorrow. So let's call this one 020 sticker. Can we do that? 020 sticker, because that's its last 3 numbers. Oh, good. That one ended in 883. I'm like, great. What did that one end in? So 020 sticker. That's going to be a little easier. This one is more of a foam base, whereas these were more puffy. This one is foam. And you've got adventure, smile, beautiful, vacay, road trip, explore, my friend, celebrate, getaway, love, moments, family, oh, happy day. And those are all basically black, which means it's going to match everything. The colorful ones, you've got an adventurous one, you've got it. So another one adventurous. Now we've got a 020, you've got it. Thank you, thank you. We will get more of these in. This was just a quick little restock. And when I put it on the table, I was just like, oh, shut the front door. It looks perfect with this. So sometimes things like that just happen. So we will get more of these in. We've had these numerous times. You may even have them in your stash somewhere. But who knew they were going to look perfect with Artful Moments laying right here on the table. So yes, we will get more of these in. Both of the adventure stickers. You've got it, Miss Babs. Thank you. And then we had our wolf little guy here. Next, moving over, we've just got a little restock on our One Perfect Day. That's a 49 and Market line from Joni Bain. It came out as a wedding line, but I've seen so many other things done with this. I've seen like christening, pages with this, just love pages, engagement photos, lots of beautiful stuff done with this one. So again, this is One Perfect Day collection kit, and then also the lasers for One Perfect Day. This one is one that is starting to get low stock at the warehouse. The solids are already out of stock, so I cannot get the solids anymore. There's a few things that have sold out with it. So One Perfect Day, collection kit, and lasers. Another new item here. This is from Sizzix. It is part of their 49 and Market collaboration, and it's again one of those snap and swap die concepts. So I'm going to show you the package here. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different edges in here that you're going to be able to swap out. How much is the wolf die? It was 13, I think, when I flipped it over. Yep, $13.39 right there. Wolf die for Dawn. You've got it. Thank you. All right, so this is going to be your base die. Now, when I first opened it up, I was like, what is going on here? You've got all these different places. Now, what a snap and swap die concept is you can take these different these little snap in dies and put them wherever you want, going whichever way you want. Okay, so they can also go in different directions, which is really, really cool. So each one of these different spots is where you could move this edge to, like so. If I did this one, it's going to cut out a really long piece for me, really long background piece that's going to have this bookmark edge. And that is why you get a bunch of these little dudes, because then they will pop in here and make it a continuous all the way down. So it's one solid piece. Because when I opened it up, I'm like, what the world are all the little ones for? I mean, I get the concept, but I'm like, what are all the little ones for? I'm like, oh, so you can make a really, really long one if you wanted. So this could be like a background for a photo with this great edge on it. Then, oh wait, there's more. Then you can also, they've got one where you can do 2 at a time here. Just save you a little bit of time there, okay? Then I can move this guy down, put it there. Of course, you can swap out your different edges, okay? Then there's also, where did that one go? Where's that one at? Let me find it here. Here, this long piece here. You've got 2 long pieces. I'm going to let you compare them side by side so you can see the difference. See how this one is much higher than what this one is? This one is for scoring. So, yep, I can put this guy here. It's going to score. Fill it in, put the little doily at the top, and now I've created this fun little flip. So I've created a small card. I've created a little waterfall in my mini book. I've created a journaling spot that I can pop up. You know, how cool is this? I mean, the combinations and the possibilities with this little guy are so stinking fun. I could make it further up if I wanted to, so I could have it just be a little bitty flip if I wanted. But so you've got a great little perforation piece in here as well. You've got all these different edges that you can do. And then you've got these little guys in here, depending on how big you want to make it. Now, if you just wanted to do a small one, if you just do this right here, and you run it through your die cut machine, it is basically just going to cut out this little section right here for you, which would be a great little journaling thing, little journaling spot. It could be a little pull out for something. You could put a picture there. You could put your, cut your picture in this shape. So very, very fun set. This set here is technically called, Snap and Swap Journal. That's what this one is called. Snap and Swap Journal. Got that one brand new for us. We have not had these in before. Snap and Swap Journals. That is a new one from Sizzix and 49 Market. Then just a little restock on some of our color vibe paper for Simple Stories. This is Dandelion. Dandelion is the yellow that matched pretty much every single new line they just came out with, except for the Color Me Happy and the Simple Vintage Lavender Fields. And we were out of Dandelion. We ran out of it super quick when we started to pull your guys' color vibe solids. So we got those Dandelion back in stock now, so we can get all those solids for those kits. Is there a way to have the fancy edge on all 4 sides? No, not on here. There is not. Because it does not have a way to do that. You'd have to be able to run it through with a fancy edge on all sides. That's kind of a fun concept, though. I'm just thinking, I'm wrapping my brain around that. I don't know if that would be cheaper for them to do something like that, because if you wanted it longer, shorter, you'd have to have longer pieces, shorter pieces. I'm just thinking, ooh, is that something I can suggest? But I don't know from the engineering standpoint if it would just be better to have a shaped nesting set versus a snap set like this. But so fun. Yeah, when I pulled this out, I was just like, oh my gosh, all these bits and pieces, how's it going to work? But yeah, so you can make it different sizes, okay? So different sizes on your panels. You can make it foldable. So there would be your score, and then you can put your nice little decorative edge wherever you want there. And then you've got these little guys here that you can fill in to make it longer. So really fun. I thought that was it. And I'm really enjoying this snap concept too. I'm sure that Sizzix has got some how-to videos. I have not seen them, haven't watched them yet. So I'm sure if we watch some of those how-to videos, they're going to even have more ideas than what I showed you guys on this today. So anyway, that's the brand new Snap and Swap Journal Dies, 49 Market and Sizzix. The next was our dandelion paper. And the last one on our restock what's new bonus live on Monday for the Doodlebug is we got more of our 52 colors. 52 colors of Doodlebug cardstock. Textured cardstock. This is every single color that they now have, including their new ones. You get 52 sheets in here for $50.39. So it's less than $1 a sheet. So you are definitely saving on this pack because their cardstock sells for, I think $1.10, $1.15, something like that a sheet. So you're definitely saving a nice little chunk, and it gets you one of everything. And then you can, pull out what colors you're going to use more of, and we can order those in for you. Okay, I think I am on reorder for the Doodlebug cardstock pack. If not, may I have one? You sure can, because I did even order more when I ordered direct from Doodlebug the other day. So you definitely can have one, and we've got more coming as well. How much for the Snap and Swap? Oh, I don't know. Ladies, will you look on products for me and type in this number? We're getting the price check. All right, 667062. They are $40.39. I figured it was probably like a $39 or $40 item just because you get so much in here. So $40.39 for the journal die. Okay. Oh, Paula just got it too. Thank you, Paula. I always forget she is like my moderator. It is awesome. All right. So that is what we just got in today. So if you jumped on a little late, and I was kind of in the thick of things because it is a bonus live, we started out with a brand new button item for you guys. I don't even know what to call them. Laser button kits is what I've been calling them. It's like a really fun paint by number, but with buttons and no numbers. But don't worry, on that board, you are going to have lasered lines so you know where to put everything. So we did show the brand new flag one today. We also showed brand new holders, little easels that you can put either cards in. We designed them for the buttons. That way it would be really small. It wouldn't take away from the buttons at all, but they work for so many other things. We can do them white, black, and a wood grain. Then lots of great little restocks, few new things in here as well. And then I'm going to give you a teaser for Brutus Monroe. So we're going to come around and check out. Joyce wants the 52 cardstock pack. You've got it, Miss Joyce. We will get that for you. All right, so here's Brutus Monroe. Now, I know some of you are a huge Brutus Monroe fan, so I'm going to need your help just a little bit on some of these because I have some questions, and I'm sure I will go home and I will look it up so I know what to tell you guys on the live, but I've got some questions. So we've got our little class bundle kits. That's what we're checking in on. Oh, look what the girls are checking in out right now. I don't know why I'm whispering because I know they are checking in brand new Spellbinders right now. There is some amazing stuff in here. So we've got these fun new class kits. They do these really neat, like washi maps is what they call them. You've got different maps in here. And what you do is you take your washi and you just lay it down on top of there. So it's just a fun little concept, but you know where to put it. It gives you these fun little blueprints on them, and then you've got a quick and easy, cute card back. So we've got all these fun little blueprints, and then, ooh, and look, my friends, do you see what that says? Bookmark. Because I know you guys have been loving the bookmarks. So I even ordered bookmark maps as well. So these are really, really, really fun. But here's how their washi comes. Now, I'm not saying that in a bad way, but here's how their washi comes, which is really cool. It comes in sheets, which I think is awesome. Here's my question though. So do you see these Duo washi sheets, and you see that little black out image? Here's my question. Can you foil these? So any Brutus Monroe fans out there, because this is my very first order with them, and I was a hot mess when I ordered this. The poor gal, she tried to track me down for 2 weeks to get my order placed. And we kind of just rushed through it on the phone one day because I had a bazillion things, imagine that, going on in the store. And I just did not have enough time to really give her my time. So I did it very quickly. But these Duo washies, I am wondering, because see how they're printed? I bet it's toner. I bet we can foil these. So that was my question for you guys. If we could, if it says Duo, can we foil them? Because again, look at this one. Look at this washi little thing. I'm thinking we can foil these as well. How cool is that? I think it's awesome. And I'm betting we can foil them once we put them on to our map. So we put them on our map, then run it through and foil it that way. I'm really excited. So I'm going to go home and I'm going to look them up and kind of figure that out, so I can answer all those questions for you guys. But I think we can foil some of these. So I'm really excited about that. They've also got this really fun one that you can color in. It's a little doodle one. So how fun would this be to make bookmarks out of this one? And then the recipient of the bookmark can color it in, or it just looks all Zentangly. I'm really, really excited about this one as well. So yeah, this is going to be my super fun little Brutus Monroe order. I'm going to work on that hopefully tonight. I've got a few other things I got to get done too. We got our class kits in from them. So hopefully you got on my list for class kits, because I think I am sold out on these, but I'm going to ask some of my friends if they have extra ones. Ask Christopher. Yes, I definitely can. I can message them. My rep Heather there is wonderful and amazing. So yeah, she will definitely let me know what I can do with those. We have kind of a little a group that I can ask that in as well with our Brutus Monroe for air. So I know I can ask the question there. You don't get the map. Well, see how it gives you a blueprint? So Pam, have you ever used sketches for card making or scrapbooking? Because this is the same concept as a sketch, only you would put it right on top of here. So it would be a one and done. They're consumable then. So it would be a one and done because they're nice and thick. So it gives you the actual bookmark itself too, for the bookmark ones. And then we've got the card ones as well. So it gives you your layer already, because this is on nice and thick paper. And we'll talk a little bit more about that as well. And Carmen is saying it's not your mama's cardstock. It's nice and thick. Yes, this feels nice and thick, but it's a little blueprint. Like, I'm going to walk over here. It's not a brand new concept. It is with washi. I haven't seen anybody else do it with washi, but like Tailored Expressions does them for their strips. So you cut all these strips out in different colors, prints, solids, and then she has these easy strip little maps for you. And then you bring those strips directly to this paper. So again, it's a consumable, and you glue it right on there. And you create this really, really cool background. So the concept itself isn't new. I've just never seen anyone do it with washi, which I think is really, really cool. So I'm very excited about that. I know they have all kinds of products. So that's what I just started with for now for us. And then we'll kind of build and go from there. So, all right, friends. Well, that is it for our Monday bonus live today at the Doodlebug. Looks complicated? No. I mean, you are literally going to take that piece of washi, tear it off, and stick it down right where it says to go. So it's going to be super easy. That's why they do the blueprint. So nope, not complicated at all. Easy, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I promise. All right. So Paula has one above. Let me see here. On Brutus's site, it says duo foil washi. Yes. So I'm thinking, oh, duo foil. So we can foil it. That is awesome. See, I think that's going to be so stinking cool with little bitty like rainbow sprinkles on there or gold sprinkles on there. So yeah, it will be so fun. All right. Well, friends, it is almost 5 o'clock anyway. I was going to get out of here early today. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. So, you know, if you're not a Midwest girl, you're not going to get this comment. But we always say in the Midwest, you can have all 4 seasons in the same day. Yesterday was beautiful here in Indiana. A lovely day. We went to my brother-in-law's house. We got a load of horse manure is what we did. So it wasn't like a fun trip. We loaded up manure, but it was great. Connor had on jeans and a t-shirt. I had on a hoodie. And I felt, you know, fine, no jacket or anything like that. Let me show you what it's like here today in Indiana. Today in Indiana, it is snowing. Oh my gosh. It's like, you know, tell me you live in Indiana without telling me you live in Indiana. And yeah, literally you can have all 4 seasons in the same week. It is crazy. So all my beautiful my Easter flowers are blooming. They're going to be frozen. But luckily, I guess we got the dirt for the garden or the manure for the garden. But yes, it's just nuts out there. And I saw some of my friends are closed today. They're a little further north because they've got so much snow. It's just absolutely crazy. But I know I've lived here all my life. It shouldn't, you know, amaze me, but I'm just like, what the world? It was beautiful yesterday and now it is snowing today. Phoebe went out this morning and she is a St. Bernard. So she loves the cold, but she walked outside and turned around and looked at me like, what the heck, Mom? Seriously? I don't have to pee. I'm like, yes, you do. Go back out there. So it was so funny. The weather is just nutso around here. Someone says they have snow. I need to go back up. We have snow on the ground. Yeah, it's just crazy. So, alrighty, everybody. Well, again, I am Hannah from the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. Thanks for hanging out with me a little bit today on our bonus live. Tomorrow we will have more great things in store for you. Right now, though, look at the floor. We are, except for that Brutus Monroe order, we are caught up. I am so excited about that. I should not have said that. I'm going to knock on wood because you know what that means. Tomorrow will bring with UPS because I'm like, oh, we're all caught up. And tomorrow he's going to bring in probably 20 boxes. So, whew. Alrighty, friends. Well, have an amazing, great rest of your Monday. Hopefully your week is starting off really well. Hopefully you're not having a Monday of all Mondays. But if you are, well, hopefully my goofiness brought you a little bit of joy here for a few minutes as you got to see what is new in the crafting world. And until next time, my friends, you can always shop us online at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. It's 91 here in Arizona. Good for you, Arizona girl. Not so much here in Indiana. Oh, I may jinx it. Yep, I probably did. Oh my gosh, breaking temps. And I love Arizona. I will tell you that, Sarah. When I've been down to Arizona, I love Arizona. You know, it was just mind-boggling to me. We went on a walk, and I know fruit has to grow somewhere, but we went on a walk, and people have lemon trees in their yard with lemons growing on them. That is just mind-boggling to me. We don't have anything like that in Indiana. I was just like, oh my gosh, there's just lemons on the ground. Like, can we take one? And I guess that's really kind of frowned upon. You shouldn't just steal fruit out of people's yards, but it was almost in the sidewalk. I'm like, it's kind of just, you know, on the sidewalk. I think I could just take this lemon and walk away with it. So anyway, alrighty, friends, have an amazing, crafty, blessed evening. I will see you tomorrow. And, yeah, I think I've said all my goodbyes. So perfect. Have a great evening. And I will do a little homework and research on that Brutus Monroe for you guys. All right. Thank you. See ya. Bye.